The opposition chief and the Azimio leadership hosted coalition governors for a two-day retreat in Naivasha to discuss the way forward after the August election defeat and unity of purpose amid a government onslaught to lure and divide the opposition. Azimio National Coalition Executive Council Chairman Wycliffe Oparanya confirmed the meeting in Naivasha, but noted that the agenda would be communicated on arrival. The need to give keen attention to the regional economic blocs to spur county economies and enhance their self-reliance, nation established, will also form part of today's talks in Naivasha. The meeting comes against the backdrop of various coalition governors pledging their loyalty to President Ruto and his administration, something that seems to threaten the unity of the opposition. Governors Abdul Swamid Nasser, Gideon Mungaro, Julius Malumbanwe Vinyanditi are some of the Azimio county chiefs who have been on record affirming their commitment to work with the Ruto administration to enhance development of their counties. Yesterday, Mr. Nasser told Nation that he will attend today's meeting in Naivasha, adding that their public pronouncements to work with the national government should not be misconstrued to mean defection or shift of loyalty. Mr. Nasser defended his pledge to work with the government, saying, Kenyans should not have the insinuation that people can only make news when they fight. Mr. Oparanya, who is also the ODM co-deputy party leader, said that even though the coalition faces various pressures, there is a scheme by their opponents to start a non-existent war amongst Azimio leaders. Allegations that he said he was done with Mr. Odinga, he added, were spinned out of context to portray Azimio and ODM to be crumbling. Some MPs from Western region have ganged up against Mr. Odinga, pledging to work with President Ruto's government. The legislators, under the umbrella of the Western Parliamentary Group Caucus, expressed reservations over the failure by their coalition to accommodate any member from the Lai community for Senate and National Assembly leadership. They also alleged dishonesty on the part of Azimio for excluding Sirazio MP John Warluke's name from representation to the Parliamentary Service Commission despite being nominated by his Jubilee party, claims that Mr. Odinga's allies denied, saying Mr. Warluke's name was missing after Speaker Moses Wetangula rejected it. They said Azimio gave several committee leadership positions to Western region, contrary to claims by the caucus. Yesterday, Mr. Ozotsi blamed President Ruto's Kenya Kwanza for the challenges within Azimio, saying the ruling coalition is hell-bent on poaching opposition legislators and returning the country to a one-party state. Mr. Odinga, however, has to contend with the pressure from the former ruling party Jubilee, whose Secretary General Jeremiah Kiani has called for respect. Iala nominee Kaini Nikega, who was one of Mr. Odinga's foot soldiers during the campaigns, has also openly declared support for Mr. Gachagua, urging Mount Kenya leaders to rally behind him. This puts Mr. Odinga in a fix as Mr. Kenyatta's continued silence remains poignant. Mr. Odinga's camp has also been faced with party defections into Kenya Kwanza, with United Democratic Movement led by Mandera Senator Ali Roba, which has 12 legislators, being the largest party to leave. Movement for Democracy and Growth led by UGNU MP Dave Okieng also signed a post-election agreement with Kenya Kwanza immediately after election. This, coupled with individual defections such as those by former Kisii Governor James Ongui, former Woman Reps Janet Ongara and Florence Mutua, as well as change of loyalty by most of Mr. Odinga's campaign team members, spells doom for the Azimio leader. Mr. Odinga is also fighting to save the 4 dissenting commissioners of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission who are facing removal from office following ouster petitions filed in Parliament against them. Ouster